actually just feel like standing and talking, because if I start sitting down and doing a setup and all those things, I'll be really, really bored and I wouldn't actually want to share shit. So I'm gonna just tell you about it. Like, let's just have a conversation. You get, like, let's just have like a low-key chat. Shh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the volume inside of this bus is astronomical. It is way
you know, Lil Ju. Dance on the now you been curved. I like it with a little bit of curve. Hit this book with an uppercut.
So it's that time of the year. So I'm going to tell you guys how I went from this to this. I posted last year that I will be talking about my weight loss journey, but sorry, don't arrest me, please. Welcome back to my YouTube. The challenges I had when I lost weight, I was actually so slim, but now I'm like, you know, because I have to eat back. Well, because it was during lockdown. People were actually starting businesses, people were doing their YouTube, people were doing lots of things. What was I doing? I was eating. I was just that's just it. But I actually wasn't that big. I got to 88 kg, you guys, like, and some people say, oh, 88 kg is not that much. I think so, but I couldn't really carry myself. I used to eat in the middle of the night. I was always hungry, because if you know me now, I'm kind of like a foodie, but if you knew me, so I was inside, so nobody actually saw me. And then, okay, fine, lockdown was ending, and then we had to all come back and was it even lockdown? Oh, was it lockdown? Yeah, it was actually lockdown. I think I used to come home and add weight during the holidays. Like, once it's time to resume, I'll start like trying to work out, because I really don't want people to say, what did you eat? You've added weight. So I started working out and, you know, burning that shit. So what did I do? That was when Ting was ringing. If you're a Ting baby girl, like, can we just hear some hallelujah? And then I used to do like the workouts, and I really liked food, so it was really hard for me to actually stop eating that time, because you know when you're trying to lose weight, like, one thing they mostly tell you is like your diet. I really liked cooking and I liked eating. So I was like, how am I going to do this thing? So personally, I know it's not hard for people, but how I did it was I stopped watching food videos, because anytime I watch food videos, I go straight to the kitchen and start whipping something up. So I didn't watch any food videos. I was just like, you know, I'm just going to give myself 2 weeks of consistency, just with the gymming anyway. Because when I started exercising, I was like, I want to actually see a difference. And I started watching like people's weight loss reviews, like how they were doing it, how they actually stay consistent and changing. So anytime I want to feel like really hungry, I'll just start watching and just give me 2 weeks. Like, I just need 2 weeks. I just need 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, I actually did it consistently. I was just eating like fruits. So this is my lunch or breakfast, whichever way you want to define it as. I have apple, avocado, and pawpaw. You may be wondering, who does this to herself? Maybe no, I was actually still eating. I'll eat like once a day, and then I would gym like a lot. Like, I actually work out so much. Like, I was doing clothing. 2 of the programs, I'll do 2 programs in the morning and 2 programs in the evening. So I was like doing morning and evening because I was free. So I was just like doing morning and evening because I really wanted to see results. And then when I'm free, I'll just eat like once and try to just like follow the schedule. So that's how I was doing that life. After 2 weeks, I actually saw like a certain change. My body was paying me. Oh my god. You know, it's after 2 weeks that I start getting that body pain where your body's just like paining you. And you're just like, that was so stressful. I said, you know what, fine, if I could do 2 weeks consistently, what am I going to do? I'm going to just do another 2 weeks. So I continued like with the schedule plan, and that was even like towards resumption. It was like kind of a week to resumption. So I was just like, okay, I've kind of developed a whole schedule with like working out and eating healthy. Okay, I wasn't really eating healthy. I reduced my intake of food. I know it's not easy for everybody, but that was just how I did it. You get, you can just reduce your food. I think I was still kind of eating, but I tried to like reduce the portion and focus more. Like, I'll use more of my time working out and watching all those like people's reviews video, because it was just like I want to get to where they got to. After like 1 month, I now went back to school. So in school, I was still kind of big, but I lost weight because I went from like, I don't know how much I was weighing when I went to school. Let's say, okay, I think when I was going back to school, I started weighing like I actually did not document it properly. I kind of started documenting because I was kind of camera shy, and I was kind of like, you know, I didn't even know how to record myself because I too was not in love with myself, you know, so I just didn't know how to record that shit. And I just really learned about the internet. I hadn't even started my YouTube video by then, so just know that I did not think, oh, document. Do you understand? I wanted to document, but I don't even know camera angle, anything. I was just a baby in this business. So my brothers and my sisters, I kept going, I kept pushing, I was strong. After I went back to school was actually easier because, you know, when like my school used to sell like packed fruits. When you actually start being on the diet for a while, yeah, you start adapting to eating less. So it was just kind of it. And then in school too, I just used to, because here when I go back to school, it was exams time. So we had like 2 weeks into school where they said, okay, like just stay in and do like revision. And then it's like revision week. So we didn't have any classes, we didn't have anything. And school was kind of empty because they just brought back like final year, because in final year I was in my last year in university. So I was just like, you know, I'm still gym. So in the mornings I had like spare rooms because the hostels are kind of empty. So I just pull up and work out. I was working out with my friends then, like two of my friends. And I have videos though, but then I lost a lot of videos because I always say that I always have phone space problems. So I'm always losing videos. And I feel sick. And when I'm sick, I don't like eating food. I like to just eat like really cold fruits. Do you get? So I was just eating fruits then. So I just lost weight because I was just working out and eating only fruits. By the time I got home, I checked the scale and I was weighing 73. I said, hey! Honestly, I was like, Jesus Christ, how that is it? And I was not looking thick. I was going to put a video because this is how I was looking. I was just like, damn, because I just had like my slim waist and then booty out and everything. But then I don't know what I had. I was not content, so I kept working out because I kind of adapted to working out and I wanted it to be like a habit. So I was working out and eating fruits as well. I'm about to make some nice vegetable salad with a sprinkle of fruits in it. It's gonna be like fruity vegetable-ish salad. So this is lettuce and cabbage. This is chicken, but this was fried in something nice like sesame oil, oyster sauce, chili sauce, soy sauce with carrot. Oh my god, that's a lot of talking. Then this is apple, pineapple. So because I wasn't eating properly, and I still kind of had like body dysmorphia, so I lost weight, but I still felt big. Because I think that's something that people don't really talk about when you lose weight, like the whole body dysmorphia, especially if you had body before. So like there's a whole lot of like body changes you go through and body dysmorphia. Like you feel like you're too slim or so you're too big still, but you're not even that big. But you think that you just feel that way. Because now looking back to some of the videos, I'll show you videos where I was still working out and I had lost weight. By this time, I was weighing about 68 kg. So let's say 2 weeks in, when I went home, I still kept working out, and then I started weighing like 68 kg. So let me just show you this. You see this booty here? You see this ass? You see this ass? It used to be fatter than this. This ass used to be fatter than this. For real, no lies. This ass was fat. Like when I tried to like move the booty, it wasn't moving. I was like, this ass, it don't move. That's how I felt. It was like, Jesus Christ, what did you do? It was like, why you lose weight like this? But I actually wasn't eating. So with the new criticism that I had to face from weight loss, I was facing criticism from adding weight though. I now face criticism from losing weight. So it's like, this is skinny, you don't look nice. See, girls out there like that feel like, oh yeah, people say you're underweight, all those things, like you're slim. Like, I'm so sorry that you have to go through that. You get like, I'm really sorry that you have to even go through that because it's so stressful. You think that like people fat shame and people also slim shame. Like, what do you want? Just be yourself. Like, just enjoy yourself because people are going to judge you regardless. I promise. Now I'm just living life. La vida loca. I started eating again. I even stopped working out because I just felt like, oh, now I'm just kidding, because my face had become so small. I started eating and eating, and now this is just it. So honestly, that's just my weight loss journey. And then when I was also gymming. So anyway, that's just my own personal transition. I'd just like to add that like my method wasn't sustainable. I think if I just look at it properly, I just did it to actually achieve that like 2 weeks goal because I really wanted to like transition. But it's not a realistic practice because you cannot just eat fruits all your life and you cannot just work out early in the morning. And honestly, if I'm starting working out again, like I want to just do something more like sustainable. Do you understand? Something more realistic that I can manage with my real life, because that's just something I did during like the lockdown, just to experience it. So yeah. And then I also try to just work out just to stay healthy. I feel like when you lose weight, your metabolism gets faster. Like you're able to. Personally, my own body now, I can't add again to that fees. Like even if I eat 3 times in the morning, 3 times in the afternoon, 3 times in the night. I wanted to see, when they say, oh, like 2 weeks transformation. I said, let me see with my 2 eyes if this is true. And my sister and brother, it's true. And the workout I did that helped me was creatine. Creatine actually works. It was actually perfect. So yeah, that's just my video. That's my weight loss video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, more coming. And if you want me to talk more about like the body dysmorphia and effects of like my weight loss and like what I went through after that, the body changes, if you want that video, just let me know in the comment section. I will be open to communicating. Thanks so much for joining me. My name is Adana, and if this is your first time here, welcome.